Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the Becoming a Millionaire podcast with Blessing. This is the podcast where I share my personal development with you on my journey of becoming a Christian millionaire. I hope you will join me on this journey. If you've been following me, you know that I've been reading from this book, How to Become a Millionaire in 12 Months by the author Simon Somerville. And so tonight I'm going to give you my conclusion of this book. So, in the last chapter, the author talks about how you can escape the 9 to 5 and how you can basically says discover how to set free from the rat race, quit your 9 to 5 job and join the new rich. So that's a very attractive title. So he basically goes on to say that what is required in order to do that, to escape the 9 to 5, is to identify a means or method of generating income that continues to occur regardless of whether you work or not. And he said this is generally referred to as passive income. So, in order to be able to quit your 9 to 5, or my 9 to 5, we need to be able to quit. We need to be able to generate passive income. So he then talks about how we can do that. He says, number one, evaluate your spending patterns. So he says, before you can even consider looking for passive income for creating wealth, evaluate your spending habits. What are you squandering money on that you could eliminate? So that's his first thing. He says, before you grab anything, before you buy anything, ask yourself, do I need this? And of course, if you don't need it, then you can eliminate it. Secondly, he says, calculate the cost of your ideal lifestyle. Calculate how much is it actually going to cost you for you to be able to live the life you want. And I must say, this is an exercise I did around 2 years ago with my mentor. I've got a mentor called Roy McEwen, and when he first came to the book club as our non-executive director, one of the first things he taught us on our journey of becoming a millionaire is to work out the cost of our ideal lifestyle. So this is where, and we've got a spreadsheet that can actually help you do that. So you work out the cost of your mortgage or your rent, you work out the cost of your utilities, the cost of your holiday, the cost of your food, your transport, everything. And then you will then be able to get the annual cost. And from that, you'll be able to get the monthly cost. So this is what this author is also advising, that you should calculate the cost of your ideal lifestyle. Then, thirdly, he says, launch an entrepreneurial venture. And the entrepreneurial venture you decide to launch is dependent on you. Some people decide to join network marketing. Other people prefer to start a business from scratch. And for me, that's the route I've personally taken. So he says it's up to you, but you need to basically stop working for others and do your own thing. So that's the third step he gives. And then number four, he says, work for time. Work for time, not money. So he says, always keep in mind that you may hire someone else to do it for you. So he says, avoid being engrossed in trivial matters. In other words, if there are admin tasks that you don't need to do, learn to delegate it to other people so that you get the time to think and to actually create wealth. And number five, he says, make money work for you by increasing your cash flow. So he says, once you begin earning profits or creating additional revenue, the temptation may be to easily go out and splurge on frivolities. However, he says we should practice delayed gratification. So that's the fifth step he gives us. Okay. Now, the last bit is his conclusion. And in his conclusion, he says that becoming a millionaire is easy, easy. So he emphasizes it twice. And he says what really matters is having a millionaire mindset that does not just focus on the dream itself of becoming a millionaire, but on how to actually create wealth effectively. And then he says creating wealth can be done in numerous ways. However, it will succeed only if you have the motivation integrated with a positive outlook in life. So the main thing is not just to have the dream, but to have the action, and let that action be backed up with motivation and positivity. And his final words are, I'll quote, achieving financial freedom and ending your constant nagging worries about money is something that millions aspire to. He says, discover the strategies in this book to become a millionaire quicker and easier and start living the life of the super rich and successful. So that's his final conclusion. So, what do I think are the strengths of the book? Firstly, I think the length is good. It's not a very long book. So, it's a book you can literally finish if you're a fast reader in about an hour or so. I like the fact that the chapters are short, and I like the fact that the chapters give you each chapter gives you a step towards on your journey of becoming a millionaire. What are the weaknesses of the book? I personally found that I found the title to be misleading because it says how to become a millionaire in 12 months. Therefore, I would have expected that this book will have a breakdown of, firstly, perhaps it would have broken down financially how you can actually, different ways in which you can become a millionaire, but it did not do that. I think the book spoke about things that if you've been on this personal development journey for a while, you would already be aware about, such as how to set goals, what are different forms of investments, the fact that you need to have a positive mindset. I found that the information in the book was very, very general, and the author did not actually show us tangible steps of how to become a millionaire. Nevertheless, we always at the book club like to end with what one nugget can we take away from the book. Every book must have at least one nugget. And I think for me, looking at it, I can't say that there isn't a nugget. I think the nuggets you take will depend on your journey, on where you are. So, as somebody, for me, who I believe I'm already on the journey, I already set goals. I've already done things like evaluated the cost of my ideal lifestyle. I evaluate my spending patterns. I have my monthly budget. I've launched my business. I just think that I'm basically following most of the advice that I think the author is given. So I think this book is really, if you're just new on the personal development journey of becoming a millionaire, then it's good. But if you're somebody who's already on the journey, I did not find that there was anything wow that I did not know about, I must say. I'm trying to find one thing that I feel I want to leave away, I want to leave you with. And maybe the one thing really is where he talks about the fact that becoming a millionaire is not about looking on the outside, it's about looking on the inside. You have something already that you can offer. And so I think that's something I want to leave you with. So you have something, I have something. We don't always have to look on the outside. So let's tap within and see how you can begin to serve humanity, how you can serve the people around you with the gifts and the talents that you have that they'll be willing to pay you for. Basically, how you and I can add value to others. So I think that's one thing I'll leave with you. And the second thing that he says the secret to wealth creation is first to build yourself up. So I would say just keep building yourself up, keep developing yourself, which is what I know I'm doing. So finally, should you get this book? I think get this book if you're really new to the whole personal development journey. If not, this book doesn't really add that much more to your knowledge. Nevertheless, look, every book has something. Maybe this is how I feel because I feel like I've already read a lot. and I'm already on this journey. But if you're new to the journey, then you might like this book because it's quick and easy. So I hope that you found that useful. Take care, God bless, and enjoy the week ahead. Have a wonderful week ahead. God bless you. Bye bye.